And lastly, we have Edna Castillo. Take it away, Edna.
Yep.
All right, thank you. So I will start today, I think, with a story. There's a young couple having breakfast at their breakfast nook, and the wife starts noticing that there's a fly that is on their window, and the fly continues to tap against the window, wanting to get out. She also notices that not too far away, there's the door wide open. So why doesn't the fly go out and just fly out? I'm telling you this story because the fly and us have something in common. When we go through problems, when we are caught in a situation, we continue to bang our head against the brick wall. That's what it feels like, right? So when I am working with my clients, I get them out of that mode. What I do is I first do an assessment of their life, health and well-being, love and relationships, career and vocation, or time and money freedom. I assess their life, see what's really weighing them down, and then we determine how we can help. One of the tools I use is basically what Albert Einstein says. We cannot solve the problem from the level of thinking that created the problem. Generally, my clients come to me with fear-based thinking, limited thinking, and they're stuck where they can't see anything else. And I teach them the results formula. The results formula goes like this. Your thoughts create your feelings. So work with me here. Think of perhaps you losing your wallet with your credit cards and money. Just think of that right now. How does your body feel? Your body feels fearful, right? There's a frequency to that. Now, take a breath and think of the most joyous time that you've ever had. And now feel your body. There's a totally different vibration between fear and joy. So this is how we can create better results. When you're feeling joyful, you take actions joyfully, and perhaps you're even a risk taker. But if you're depressed or are having a problem in your life, your actions reflect that, and it reflects the results that you're having. So you're either creating results in a contractive or expansive way. Let me share a story with you about one of my clients. Joni came to me when she was stuck in her job that she hated and she was physically sick. The job was making her sick. She just didn't realize that. She had trouble relationships, she had low self-esteem, and she was very unsure of her direction of her life. We then worked on a vision. What is it that you would love instead of what you're experiencing now? And in her job, she said, I would love to work with veterans. So I asked her to concentrate on that, to form a vision about that. And she started applying for jobs. One of the things that happened during that is that her self-image had been so small that she wasn't applying for jobs that would get her to work with veterans. She wouldn't see herself working with veterans. So my job as a coach was to show her how she had so much potential than what she thought she was capable of doing. And eventually, the great news is she was offered a job. And even though when she initially applied for that job, it wasn't about working with veterans, when she actually talked to HR, they basically said, would you mind working with veterans instead? And that's what ended up happening. It was beautiful. So now she has purpose and fulfillment because she raised and she's now feeling better about herself. Her relationships have improved. Self-love, she feels confident, and she's in a purposeful career. And then most of you know that I have undergone cancer. One of my clients, so I work with cancer patients. One of my clients is Maggie. She's a single mom that is also taking care of her mom. And when she came to me, she had been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. So therefore, she was depressed, unhappy, frustrated, scared, and she wasn't really going out. She was home, depressed, very frustrated with her relationships because she didn't feel supported. And when we started talking and evaluated really what was at the crux of her depression and constrictiveness, well, with cancer, you have to repeatedly go to the doctor's office, to the hospitals, to get all the treatments. As a little girl, she hated being treated. There was a trauma that caused it. So she said, I hate hospitals and medical procedures. So she was constricted about the situations that she was undergoing, and therefore it affected everything in her life. We worked with that. And the good news is through my work, I helped her change her perception about the hospitals and the procedures. She has much improved relationships with the doctors and the nurses because now she's open rather than going in very scared. She's actually improved her relationships with her loved ones as well, including her ex-husband. And she's no longer stuck at home. She's volunteering and has enrolled in school for next fall. She's living life now. So in creating results, we can either create results the way most people are doing it, which is frustrated and fear, or really design how we want to do it. Live from a vision, really see ourselves getting to the place that we want. And my job as a coach is to basically change the frequency of the life that you're living. I'm your remote control, right? You are constantly on constant negative news, CNN. My job here is to have you discover what it is that you would love so you can live the life that you want. So when you're thinking about referrals for me, this is the way to go about it. If you see people that are going through a transition, perhaps it's a health journey, a cancer journey of some type, relationships, divorce, loss, career transitions, or time and money where there's not enough balance in their life, or you want to just reach your goals sooner, think of me, ask them what have they tried before, and refer them to either my monthly workshops or a discovery session. As you know, I also look for speaking engagements to any of these opportunities here. These are some of the topics that I've spoken about in the past. And I currently adopted a new way of making a difference in more people's lives. I currently do group coaching. And every month I start a group of people that I coach together, and it really has helped because it's brought down the pricing as well. These are the dates for the upcoming coaching classes that I have. And I really want to celebrate and thank my community here, all of you that have mentored me, and really celebrate Kristen Coase from the Sanctuary for being a mentor and just up-leveling my business in all of the givings that she's been doing lately, and also the referrals. Thank you so much for everybody that's referred. And if I miss anybody, I apologize. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Edna.